Hello, and welcome to the other Jamie playing Minecraft with mods. So, gonna put my hammer on. I really like mods, and I want to go to space more, because looking up there, because space is cool, and you can't go in default, and it's a good thing for a mod. So, this is the Marvelous Moon mod, and I'm giving this 6 jukeboxes and a note block out of 10. So it's basically 6.5 out of 10. Simply because they can add more mobs, maybe more interest in on the actual moon. So I'm going to travel there in this spaceship. You do need to build this to actually get to the moon. You don't need to build the stone brick, and you don't need to build it one off the floor. That was just me. That's the kind of pattern that you need to use. And also, do you like this world that I spawned? You can kind of see on my mini map. I'll show you here. I've got a really weird world spawn. It's like an island. I just enlarge this again, which is kind of cool. The seed. There you go. There. You can pause the video, use the seed for a survival island or whatever you like. It's a good seed. But obviously I can't just go into space because I'll die because there's no air or anything. So I'm going to make some spacesuit armor. So to make a helmet you need leather and glass, like so. There you go, Spacesuit Helmet. Next I need the chest plate. I don't think it's called chest plate. Body armor or whatever. Body piece. So they're basically just iron, wool and leather kind of stuff. So they get a bit repetitive near the end. But yeah, I'll just craft myself some of these. So I've got the boots and the bottoms. Okay, so I can take off my diamond armor. And I'll put it in here. Okay, I'm not going to put on my helmet quite yet. I'll only put that on once we head off into the moon. Well, into the moon, onto the moon. But obviously I can't just like jump in here and there's a hole. Something does go in the hole, and I'll just show you that. To make it you need complex machinery, which is just iron in that shape, and then use the complex machinery at the bottom, complex machinery in the bottom, in the 2 top corners, redstone in the middle, and then just kind of fill in the gaps with iron. And you make a navigation system, and you put that inside your rocket there. I'm just going to take these minerals, these kind of items. Now I'll leave them in there. Yeah, now I can head off to the moon. Got my cape. A blue creeper cape, and I'm ready. I'm all tooled up. Here we go to the moon. Now it does take. Okay. Helmet. Okay. You can see why. You need a helmet. You die very quickly. So here I am on the moon. You jump 2 blocks instead of 1, and it's all made out of this moonstone, which is actually very useful. That you'll see in a minute. There's also ice everywhere, well, ice lakes, but you can't break the ice. It's like a special kind of ice. So if you're probably thinking you can just come down, place crafting tables, but they don't work because there's no air. You can't place wood. It kind of like doesn't work. So this is for me mining. That's not naturally spawned. I just kind of dug. So These are stars, by the way. They're basically glowstone, and when you destroy them, you get solite, or solite, which like moon coal. Yeah, it's kind of like moon coal. It's basically moon coal, but yeah, it's just moon coal, and you can find it just by mining. It doesn't have a particular, or you can just randomly be digging and then you get a couple of them or something. Usually just one. So look at this kind of view. Also, you have no fall damage, so I can just jump right off it. So here's my moon base, and I'm going to show you the airlock you can use. This is a air scrubber, and when you click on it, it turns green, and then you can take your helmet off. You only jump one block, you can place crafting table, all that kind of stuff. But if you have one door, the air will go through the door when you open it and into your base and turn off your air scrubber, which is annoying. So you kind of need to have 2 iron doors with buttons, not with pressure plates, and also the air scrubber, because they can't both be open at the same time. This all has to be sealed, because if you don't have it sealed, air will get in and turn off your air scrubber. So here I'm just going to go down my hatch to my little moon base, and here I have another air scrubber just in case, and also a jukebox just in case I want to play any music. Let's just play some. It's alright. In here I have some stars, another air scrubber, and some solite. So if I get this furnace, with the furnace you can smelt moonstone, not with solite, which is kind of annoying. It would be good if you could, but you can turn that into stars, I think. No, you can't. They're just kind of a thing that isn't done much with yet. So you can smelt the moonstone and you get iron from it, which is pretty good, since the entire moon is made out of it, and iron is a material that you need, especially to make the spacesuit. So you can kind of sit in your little moon base, listen to music, smell iron, and I'm actually going to go exploring on the moon. So let's exit here. Yeah, for some reason it has the moon. I think that might be the version of the mod that I'm using. I'm not quite sure. So when you come out, you need to turn your air scrubber off. No, you press a button and it turns off automatically. Because if kind of toxicated moon air gets inside of your base, then all wooden things will just die, pretty much. Chests, everything. So the moon can be very kind of different with like landscape. Like here, oh god, lagging a bit. Like here, there's a mountain, a moony mountain. Let me just close something. Here we go. Okay. So here there's like a moony mountain. So I can try and jump. No! Oh well. No full damage. But over here, for example, there is just kind of flat. Kind of a few bumps. They can really be varied. I'll just set a thing over here. Moon. What should I call it? Moon shuttle. Because that moon shuttle is actually over there. But oh well. So there can be these really long, wide, flat areas where there's kind of nothingness, and you can jump around with like nearly zero gravity, look around the moon, explore. It's awesome. You can find sometimes you can find like awesome landscapes, and you can just kind of live here, mine this, mine the moonstone and get iron. This is basically a huge iron house. If you look on my mini map, you can see dots. They are actually stars. They're just in the sky. So as you can see, there's a dot on my mini map, dot on the moon I mean. That is a star just floating in the air, and you can kind of build a tower up and start collecting stars, which I actually might do. Let me just get some moonstone. Okay. I'm gonna go up and get some of these stars just to show you what you can do. So where is he? Here he is. Okay. Mining. Not really mining. So, if you really wanted to, you can just kind of go up and collect stars. Stars are like glowstone, except they look better. The glowstone on the default texture pack I don't think looks very nice. It gives off kind of nice light, but it itself kind of looks a bit ugly, if that makes sense. It kind of has the same texture as cobblestone, which I don't like. Nobody likes the texture of cobblestone. And this is an alternative to it, which kind of, when you get glowstone, you don't really feel like that you need to get it. You could get, could just use a torch. So like, you do something like that to make stars, I'm sure of it. So here are some stars, unless you have a Silk Touch pickaxe, which I can actually get in just a second. Silk Touch. Picky. So I've got Silk Touch 10 on this pickaxe, and I'm gonna go over and see if I can actually pick up a star. Let's go over here. But as I was saying, with glowstone, you don't really feel like you need to get it, because you can just use a torch. But to kind of show people that you have it, and to kind of say, oh look, I have glowstone, or I have a star. You, like with the star, you could just use glowstone. With glowstone, you could just use torches. So really, they are pointless. Not really pointless. They're really cool, awesome alternative to glowstone. But they don't really have to be a thing. No, you don't really have to get them if you're trying to do survival. Even though my point isn't really working, but what I'm trying to say is everybody gets glowstone and stuff, even though that it's a pain to get, and you could just use torches. But you can get it. It's fine to get. I'm not saying it's bad. It's awesome. Stars are cool. I actually have no food. I'll get back to base. Okay, so that's pretty much this video. I can't believe I've already been filming for 13 minutes. I've only really come here, jumped around the moon for a bit. But I hope you like this mod. I didn't find it as good as the train craft, and that wasn't as good as the millionaire mod. But I hope you like it. I've had quite a lot of fun doing this, to be honest. I love mods like this where you can enter new worlds, and next time I think I'll be doing the ether mod, which will be interesting since I know the ether is literally death. So I think I head back to Minecraft world now. Can you exit here? I'll leave my moon base for a bit. I'll head back and then I'll end the video. So I can just jump. Whoa, 360, like 900. Okay. So there is an identical version of your rocket sitting on the moon, and you just click the navigation block and it will take you home. Yeah. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you like watching me go to the moon and back. I hope you like watching me slowly starve to death, and I really like it if you would subscribe and like and subscribe and all that stuff it says in the intro, that awesome intro. Now I'm just going to show some of my notebook skills because I want an awesome way to end the video. Okay. We ready? A 1, a 1, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo, yeah, I'm the best. Hope that's video. Please like, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to these people. These people, Pro Magic Gamers HD, they're amazing, you know. They're awesome. So make sure you subscribe and like and everything to see more mod reviews. And next time I think I'll be doing the Ether mod. So yeah, download this mod, do whatever you like, and make sure you get the seed and at the end here as well. Bye. Bye. Bye.